Half time.
The first men's match of today. Round 3 for the men. Mohamed ElShorbagy, the number 3 seed of England, taking on Youssef Ibrahim of Egypt. With a man in black, the orange P for Princeton. Youssef Ibrahim quite likes this court in Qatar. Has been as high as number 11, currently at 36 in the world due to a knee injury, particularly that patella tendon area. It's an area of his body that will need continual management. Says that he's getting back to his best, feeling good, recovered well from his last match. Mohamed ElShorbagy, the just turned British national champion, former world champion, world number 1, currently at 4. 4-time winner of this event. Number 3 seed here, 32 years of age, now representing England. Just over the 6 foot in stature. He had a tricky match against Charlie Lee. Talking of tricky matches, Youssef Ibrahim quite likes playing Mohamed ElShorbagy in Qatar on this very court. Just take a look back to this 2021 match on this court. Youssef Ibrahim did such a tremendous job of completely disrupting ElShorbagy, and that was the first time that he got the win over him on this court. He did it again. 2022, the very next to all that one, a little bit closer, but Ibrahim, again, this was just post-COVID. So coming into this, that head-to-head heavily favouring Ibrahim, 3-1. That one outing for ElShorbagy's win was a 3-love. Joining me for this one, PJ.
Good afternoon, Lisa.
Good afternoon, PJ.
Really looking forward to this one.
I know you're on the edge of your seat already.
Literally,
you're 30
I just
seconds.
think that the way that Ibrahim plays, he creates a real edginess about Mohamed ElShorbagy. I don't think ElShorbagy likes playing him. Not many top players do enjoy playing Ibrahim when he's on, because he has this innate ability to just hit outright winning shots from anywhere in the court that just leave you completely stranded, wondering what on earth just happened. If his body's okay, and as you say, he's backed up well after his first 2 rounds, then this could be a really entertaining affair.
QTerminals Qatar Classic 2023 men's
one of the
round
most
3
lethal
match.
forehands in the game at the moment, so I feel that ElShorbagy will be looking to target his back right-hand corner as much as he possibly can, starving
5 games.
Ibrahim of any kind of freedom
Level.
on that forehand side. That's where the majority of the winners will come from, the lefty. But a massive test again for ElShorbagy.
Well, we're off. Youssef Ibrahim serving. We saw Mohamed ElShorbagy on this court taking on Charlie Lee in round 2. That was 3-1 in 50 minutes. Just wasn't overly convinced with Mohamed ElShorbagy in that match.
1 love.
And there's an example exactly how dangerous Ibrahim is, front left-hand corner. It's such an array of winning shots in his repertoire.
So hard to read, such a quirkiness about his swing. His ability to hit any shot from anywhere in the court. It's often said that left-handed players are that little bit more difficult to read, but throw in the quirks and the nuances that he has going in that racket head. It's an absolute nightmare when he's on. Just a bit flat on that one. Racket preparation just a little bit late.
Hand out. 1-all.
How much of an effect, PJ, do you think it will have on the mindset right now of Mohamed ElShorbagy, knowing that it's this very court, it's this very tournament, he was taken down by this very player?
I mean, I don't know Mohamed particularly well, but going on history, I think he will not really focus on the negative aspect. He'll focus more on the fact that the last time they played, he beat him. And he'll draw on any kind of confidence that he may have got from that match. Anything tactically that he did, and tried to implement that into today. I don't think he'll be too concerned about the fact that it's on this particular court where it has been Ibrahim that's come out on top.
Well, we had a similar situation yesterday where Ali Farag was taking on Faraz Dazuki. And Faraz had his last 2 encounters with Farag as wins. And Ali Farag said in his post-match interview that all day he did not want to take to the court. And that is the form that he is in, the tournaments that he's won recently. I mean, he's playing some incredible squash right now. He didn't want to take to the court, knowing that those 2 encounters against Dazuki were losses.
Down. Hand out.
Well, it's quite an error-prone start to this first game from both players. Struggling to get in front here, Youssef Ibrahim.
Yeah, it's just the kind of rally that Mohamed ElShorbagy would have looked for early on, trying to make it physical. There's a chance. Bit heavy on that. Fine volley drop, now been the shot of a little bit more reward really for him. Just panicked.
Yes, let. 3-all. Left.
Felt like he'd have been much better hitting that ball into space across the court. Has to make this physical, Ibrahim. Has he got that in him though, PJ? That is the question.
I was just thinking to myself, he's not really one that likes to extend rallies, does he?
Against a player like ElShorbagy, you have to be willing to go through phases where you have to do it.
Tidied up nicely.
4-3.
You see Shorbagy there pointing back to that deep right-hand corner.
That 2020 win, just going back to that post-COVID, was one of the first events that we played off the back of the lockdown. We did a 5-day isolation in the hotel room here.
Yeah. And out.
And that
4-all.
That win that Ibrahim had against ElShorbagy, everything was going in. It was three 4-shot rallies. It was just, I mean, to repeat that again would just be completely phenomenal. It was one of those where you couldn't put a foot wrong.
Yeah, he has that ability, doesn't he?
Very high risk style of squash. If it works, deadly. He's been a bit more measured here at the start of this first game. Lengthening the rallies, not going short too early.
To Ibrahim.
Forcing the pace on Mohamed.
And out 5-4. And out. 5-all. Five all. And out, 6-5.
For the first half of this first game, quite a few unforced errors from both players. You can still sense that kind of anxiety on the court. Terrific shot from ElShorbagy.
And out.
It's good movement there into the front right-hand corner, pouncing onto the counter drop. You see Ibrahim checking his movement, going backwards, slips on the tee. So nicely poised, 6-all first game. Crucial first game. Was made to look so easy. It's quite loose on the cross-court width from Ibrahim, switching play from the right side of the court onto the backhand of ElShorbagy.
I was wondering why he didn't choose to take on the volley.
Yeah.
There's another error now from ElShorbagy.
And out.
I definitely think it's a tactic from Ibrahim to try and just lengthen this initial part of the match out, extend the rallies a bit, but at a very high pace. Bit of dent physically into ElShorbagy, but also by predominantly playing to the back of the court, forcing that tee position of ElShorbagy that bit deeper. The openings are going to come in the front of the court. Been so smart with his attacks, Ibrahim. He's only going short if he's earned it on the volley or if he's counter-attacking into the front.
Well dug out from the back from ElShorbagy, starting to open up the court now.
This is fast. This is a tempo that ElShorbagy's not had to play for a long time. Absolutely brutal. It's going to hurt both players, there's no question about it.
Yes, let's. Court service, please.
Absolutely stunned the crowd. That was quality. A lot of hard movements there for ElShorbagy. Just the natural hold and deception in the swing of Ibrahim just stops the movement of the Englishman. Bit of contact through the middle of the court. It's a shame that it ended up in a let ball, but great rally.
On the forehand side. Stop. Court service. Just on this side, on this forehand side at the back here. Thank you.
Bit of the skid marks.
Thank you. Thanks, court service. Ibrahim serving from the right, 7-6.
breathing space for both players with that break.
That is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous.
He's done nothing wrong there.
Surely it's not let ball.
8-6.
Does so well timing this skid.
Yeah, it's almost like he's on a clay court, tennis clay court, sliding in there, but to just be so balanced.
Oh my word.
Goodness. Oh my
yes.
goodness gracious me.
That is absolutely
9-6.
outrageous.
Oh my goodness. The pace that forehand cross court's gone in at. Dear oh dear.
3-point cushion. He's gone for it again. How do you get that? Oh, that is absolutely outrageous. This pace, PJ, I cannot keep up.
10-6, game ball.
I tell you,
it's the variety, isn't it? It's just absolutely stunning to watch.
for being stuck behind ElShorbagy for the first part of that game. What a turnaround. 4 game balls now.
11-6, game to Ibrahim. Ibrahim leads.
Ibrahim
1 game to love.
continues where he left off with Mohamed ElShorbagy on this court. Very tough physical first game. 14 minutes in duration. Youssef Ibrahim takes it 11-6.
Not quite sure where this came from. The first half of this first game, it was just bubbling over quite nicely. A lot of activity to the back of the court. Both players trying to hit their targets and contain one another. And then at that late stage at 7-6, Youssef Ibrahim just went on an absolute rampage. I mean, the skills that this young man has is absolutely stunning. And he's leading the number 3 seed here by 1 game to love.
Play will resume in 60 seconds. They will resume in 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds. Ibrahim leads 1 game to love. Love all.
Well, Youssef Ibrahim kicking off the second game after what can only be described as an incredible second half of the first game. Can he sustain that intensity, the pace? The variation, PJ.
Yeah, it's a combination of that, Lisa, I agree, but also ElShorbagy can be disciplined enough to just starve Ibrahim of that left-hand side of the court, because we just saw there exactly how lethal he can be.
Hand out 1-2.
pace.
It's a joke. It's ridiculous.
And out.
Just the shortness of the swing here. It's pure wrist that he's just flicked this ball cross court.
Stroke to ElShorbagy. Hand out, 2-3.
Another error. This is all coming for the pressure of the pace.
Out, 4-2.
How early ElShorbagy's having to hit this. Not quite composed. On the flip side, Ibrahim Fumini gave him that opportunity in an easy position in the court. I say easy, but there's no easy position in the court when it's played at this pace, is there?
Oh my goodness. No.
Oh, it's that soft touch after the head speed and the injection of pace on every ball. That court looks absolutely massive right now. That control.
Player review, Ibrahim on
He's
the...
gone in very quickly with the review.
Decision.
A well-earned rest for Mohamed ElShorbagy. He's doing some serious work in there. Backhand volley drop comes in. Quite hard to tell from that angle.
It's just slightly cut off. He's got it.
Yeah,
It looks
as
good.
though he gets his racket underneath it.
On that first initial clip, I thought the ball was good. On that one, I do again.
We're asking for the view to be played through the front wall, so there's a technical problem at the moment.
This angle, you see the ball bouncing. One. The ball's just cut off a little bit.
Yeah, he's got it on that one. Just gets his racket. I think this will be deemed inconclusive.
Inconclusive, yes, let decision overruled. Ibrahim has 2 reviews remaining, 5-2. We were not sure about it, so the outcome of the rally is because we were unsure about the pickup, so we're going to play yes, let on the pickup.
I just thought that inclusive means going with the original decision. It means a let.
So it's a let.
Ah, okay.
5-2, yes.
Another big break though, PJ.
Yeah.
Well rested, breath back, reset mentally.
Ball drops off though, doesn't it? Ball slows down with such an extensive time out. Maybe a minute and a half there.
Oh!
I mean, the cocking of the left leg as well as he comes
6-2.
in here. Just watch this. Such a big backswing. ElShorbagy does it on his forehand, but the old right leg goes up there like you've got no idea where that ball's going to go. Great length.
And out.
He's really trying to find
3-6.
something to fire himself up, Mohamed ElShorbagy. Just thinking back pre kind of knee injuries in your career. Can you remember coming up
4-6.
against a player where you felt so out of control of the match and the game itself, where it was completely in your opponent's hands, like we're seeing here with ElShorbagy? He's doing his best to try and have some kind of input in the game, but it's almost like he's just hanging in and everything's being dictated by Ibrahim.
I mean, the first player that comes to mind is Nirong Gohar. Playing her is like an absolute onslaught
5-6.
of pace, and you're just, the match goes in fast forward, and you're just constantly trying to think of a different solution, a new way in to try and turn this barrage around. It's just so difficult. The pace that she plays.
It's not pleasant, is it, home?
It's not.
It's not a fun place to be.
You end up second guessing yourself, and then that confidence is just very quickly diminished.
Well, credit to ElShorbagy. He's hanging tough in this second game, obviously. Don't expect anything less from him.
Probably the most experienced player on tour right now. Mohamed ElShorbagy is going to have a new, different trick up his sleeve as the match goes on. It's up to Ibrahim to try and just keep this intensity and accuracy.
I felt he'd done just enough there to clear the ball. Yes, yes.
Could potentially be a little change of momentum here in the match.
Right side, ElShorbagy to serve.
It was this stage of the first game where we saw Ibrahim just turn it up a notch. It's a good shot.
No left.
It stayed very short.
No, I needed you to go and get that.
Yeah, it's a good decision, well explained from Jason Foster.
I feel ElShorbagy is sensing potential drop-off here. First time ElShorbagy's had a 2-point cushion.
Oh, he's got the lucky bounce there. He'll take
9-6.
it. He apologises, but not really. Quite subtle. ElShorbagy in between points now, just slowing down the pace of the actual game itself. He's in no rush to get the next rally underway. Polar opposite to Ibrahim.
He's just done a really good job of making the whole arena calm and still. 4 game balls now for ElShorbagy to level up.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, what a finish. The fist pump, the 3 fist pumps in a row. Just taking another look at Ibrahim back on court there. 10 minutes, much shorter in duration. Big turnaround here from ElShorbagy. Number 3 seed levels off. We're now at 1-0.
Joel King, number 4 seed in the women's event this year, just in the corner of Mohamed ElShorbagy, chatting away. A lot of credit to ElShorbagy coming back in that second game, but it was almost a bit of a light bulb moment for him, I feel. Just getting the sense that if he can just somehow tame Ibrahim, slow the pace of the entire match down, not get involved in the kind of shenanigans and the fast back and forth and open play, it's certainly helping his cause. Ibrahim just went a little bit rogue, wasn't enabled to dictate any real pace and inject any pace into the game. And there you see the intensity of ElShorbagy. Number 3 seeds levelled up here, 1 game apiece.
Play will resume in 30 seconds. ...15 seconds. 1 game all. ElShorbagy to serve. Love all.
Can Youssef Ibrahim get back to his ways in the first game?
Down.
Start would suggest no. Needs to find a way to get back in front of ElShorbagy.
Thank you.
That's very fair.
Hand out 1-all.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
so good at that, taking the big
Hand
swing.
out 2-1.
Looking like he's going to hit deep and then just stopping the swing on the downward path.
He's gone for it. He just couldn't
And out.
resist the
2
temptation
all.
to go back in short. It wasn't quite in a position to take in the backhand volley drop there. Certainly some
turn the
issues with the
graphic
lights
off
on
on
the
the side
sides
of
of
the
the
court,
court.
that's disrupting
Certainly
the play,
distracting
players.
Mohamed ElShorbagy there.
2 all. Down. 3-2. Yes, let.
Oh, got to look at that movement a little bit.
Left
See
side.
this again. Just a bit of a cheeky shift here as he comes in.
Very cheeky.
Oh, he's done well to stay in from there because ElShorbagy was hunting. Yeah, brilliant. Touche, mon ami, touche.
Yes, quickly, please.
Did well to get the shoulders and hips round from this position,
Hand
ElShorbagy.
out.
Going for the towel again, PJ.
Yeah, I think it's
3
been
all.
quite a tough start to this third. Locked in at 3 all.
The big roar from Ibrahim.
Hand out. 4-3.
I don't think he started this game particularly badly.
Down. Hand out. 4 all.
I just feel that the basic game of Ibrahim has dropped off a little bit in this kind of second phase of the second game, and now early on in this third, he's in that first he had some good foundations to build off of. At the moment, it's just a little bit scrappy, isn't it? He's not hitting his targets.
He's going short a lot more often as well, so the tee position is totally different from ElShorbagy. The front of the court's that bit closer to him. Does a better job, Ibrahim, when he's stretched around the court. He was keeping Mohamed predominantly in the back for most of the first game, creating the pressure that way, and like that, hunting the options in the front on the volley.
Oh, got the
bit of
lucky
luck.
bounce. I mean, he's having a
And
good
out.
movement day today, Mohamed. He did well to pick up the
5-4.
initial forehand volley drop, which was just feathered into the front left, but then better width on the cross court. It's working hard to stay in this, Mohamed ElShorbagy.
Oh, she's so fast.
That's ridiculous. That is brilliant retrievals from ElShorbagy.
His movement's getting better, isn't it, PJ, as this match goes on. Moving into those front two corners a lot better than he was in the first game. That just adds a little bit of pressure for Ibrahim.
Hand out, 6-5.
Again, ElShorbagy just bent over double.
This is deliberate and clever. I mean, the sweat droplets absolutely everywhere in the court here, but just catching his breath that bit more, just making Ibrahim rub a few out with his foot. This is a better spell, I feel, for Ibrahim. He's creating the doubt.
Yeah.
He's creating the doubt with his length hitting because he went through a big spell of opening up the court. And now Mohamed's having to cover that front and back option.
Down. 8-5.
Just mounted pressure. An unforced error, uncharacteristic of ElShorbagy.
Every single time you can just see Mohamed's movement. He's not got that split step that he wants. He's always thinking, I'm rocking on my heels here. That's just so energy sapping. Gone for it. Oh! Just tried to squat as deep as he could into that backhand drop.
Absolutely drenched through. Ibrahim, t-shirt just clinging to his chest. He's obviously working hard physically himself. Pace just slowing again, late stage of this third game.
Such a hard movement.
Yeah.
So hard I can barely see it.
Oh, this is brutal. This is painful to watch.
I know. Oh, goes on.
Ouch.
Oh my word.
I think ElShorbagy would actually be too tired to celebrate should he win this rally. Yeah, he is. That was brutal. All four corners of the court utilised.
Left side.
The subtleties and the variations just really, you can almost feel the blood just
8-all.
pumping through the veins there in those quads.
He is feeling it, both players. Rallies like that, though, that intensity resembling the first game. Can Ibrahim maintain it?
Yes, let. No, the ball went up and he reached the ball, so it's affected, not prevented. Fair outcome is a yes, let.
That is the decision, though, right, PJ?
Yeah, I agree, yeah. I mean, he played it on the fly, didn't he? Didn't have
No
much
comments.
about it, ElShorbagy.
Quickly, please. Left side, 8-all.
Well, no mercy from the referee. These poor chaps are just going hell for leather. Another glance across from ElShorbagy, just looking for any kind of drop-off from his opponent.
As painful as this must be, PJ, it looks like he's enjoying it, ElShorbagy.
It's quite simple, isn't it?
Yeah. Onto the forehand
And
volley.
out. 9-8.
ElShorbagy's done a really good job of straightening in that front right corner, but not that time.
Good width again from Mohamed.
And out, 9-all.
I don't know how his body gets into some of the positions it does, Ibrahim, in the front two corners. He kind of, his body weight's moving one way, the leg goes out in a different direction. Looks as though he could do himself some serious damage.
Oh, that post.
To see that again.
Oh, that's so short. ElShorbagy complaining of
And out,
something.
10-8,
I just don't think
10-9.
he's got an answer, is what
Game
he's
ball.
saying. What am I supposed to do? I mean, he's hitting outright winners against pretty much the rest of the tour. The balls just keep coming back from ElShorbagy.
Game ball for Ibrahim. Again on to the volley on the forehand side. Dangerous territory for ElShorbagy.
This is hurting.
Oh! Rogue. What a rally again. I had a feeling that this game was far from over.
And out, 10-all. The player must win
Both players are
by 2
absolutely
points.
exhausted. ElShorbagy's literally
Please
just
continue.
fighting for his life there. He's seeing the funny side of it. I think his body will know all about it tomorrow.
And the next day.
Tie break.
I know, he loves these battles though, ElShorbagy. This is what it's all about for him. He thrives. Two plucked out the neck for Shorbagy, and he's on the ropes. Oh, he's got it. That's tight. My word.
This is an absolute joke. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. That is an absolute scandal.
All good. No, all good.
There's an appeal here from Shorbagy, but everything looked good. I think it's...
Which pickup are you talking about, Mr. Shorbagy?
Any pickup that will buy him time, PJ. Any of them.
Just find one.
I thought I saw all's good. Player review, ElShorbagy on the good pickup, front left, sometime in the rally.
Jason Foster's
I saw
not
it all
sure
good.
either.
That's why I'm asking you to be specific.
Yeah, all pickups were good, unfortunately. It's a well-earned rest from Mohamed ElShorbagy.
Good, decision upheld. ElShorbagy has one review remaining. Mr. ElShorbagy serving from
So
the
smart.
left, 10-all.
No. The decision is Ibrahim's point.
You won the point. Oh, my mistake.
Yeah.
Hand out, 11-10.
Oh, that was a bit
Game
worrying
ball.
there for a moment.
Definitely deserves a point after that, PJ. Blimey. Well, time has been wasted. Oh, that's short.
He's taken one in the knee.
Court service, please. You guys okay?
It's a great photo, that would be.
This is ridiculous. Can
Give him
barely
half
keep
a
up.
chance. I think Mohamed would quite happily just stay there.
I know, fair play to Ibrahim. He's always the first out the towel box, back to the turn or serve. He's trying his hardest not to engage at all in the smiling and the joking around from Shorbagy.
Can you focus on the area where he's fallen over, please?
I
On the
don't know if you
left-hand
saw
side.
that, PJ, but Mohamed's just asking whether he should ask for a new ball at the end of
Thank
this
you.
game.
I don't know.
Hand out.
What do I think? Is he
11
allowed to
all.
do that, or should he take a new ball?
I mean, that's obviously code of conduct for coaching in
Absolutely.
between.
Please
between
continue.
Games, but here we go again.
1-all, 11-all. And I have no idea who's going to take this third game.
Brilliant.
Finish.
That's brilliant.
Fought hard for that
12-11,
position,
game ball.
Shorbagy.
From the right.
Game ball for him.
Stroke to Ibrahim. You're in your swing. Conduct warning, please. No reaction like that. Player review, ElShorbagy on the stroke.
I think
Decision.
this will be upheld, PJ.
Yeah, so Ibrahim was obviously trying to take his space. He's not really fishing and looking for Mohamed ElShorbagy, but the ball just comes out into the middle and he can't lift the left arm. If he does, he will make contact. You can see the elbow actually hits the left elbow of Ibrahim, hits the left arm of
Stroke to Ibrahim.
Mohamed
Decision
ElShorbagy.
upheld. ElShorbagy
Stroke
has
goes
no
in.
reviews remaining. Hand out, 12
Decision
all.
upheld. Game ball lost for Mohamed ElShorbagy.
Can't seem to put the ball away, Ibrahim, and the ball just keeps coming back from Mohamed.
Oh, wow. The fist pump, the first fist pump we've seen from Ibrahim. Another absolutely gut-busting rally.
Court service, please. Yeah, there's a patch there by the service box, and thinking of your safety. Thank you. Thank you, service, court service, thank you. 13-11, sorry, 13-12, game ball.
Another game ball opportunity for Youssef Ibrahim.
There's some clear and obvious signs that ElShorbagy, if he does lose this game, he's going to ask for a new ball.
Down.
He slipped and he's actually whiffed it for the winner.
And out, 13-all.
Straight off the frame. Mistimes his step into the back court here. Oh dear, that's so demoralising.
And out, 14-13.
That is so
game
demoralising.
ball.
It's not a bad serve from ElShorbagy onto the side wall, uses the angle to just chop the ball back cross court. Another game ball.
Oh,
service,
fantastic.
Certainly need court service now.
Oh, we'll need a few. We're going to come in masses for that one. That's like one of those massive slip and slides, PJ.
Yeah. He just scared the poor life out of the chap cleaning the court. He's trying to go as fast as he can, the poor chap.
Tough taskmaster here, ElShorbagy.
Hand out. 14-all.
They'll be having a... One of them might be getting fired after this, PJ.
You can see the big patch.
It's
huge. It's actually dangerous. This is a huge patch. Surely you can see that. They need to press.
fine, it's fine, it's fine. Please continue. Hand out, 14-all. Please continue.
I think Mohamed's actually got a valid point there. It's quite skip mark. I just feel that, not to be a bit of a party pooper, but there are a few too many stoppages now. And,
no, you're spot on. I mean, I've been thinking this for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's very bitty. Not taken away, of course, from how fast this pace is, but...
No, Mr. ElShorbagy. You stood on the ball, you protected the shot.
I didn't say anything to you. That's my own reaction.
14-all.
Trouble.
That's tight. He's got it whiffed back onto the front wall, PJ.
Absolutely ridiculous. I mean,
15-14.
Mohamed ElShorbagy, he's gone into just a completely different level here. Game ball now for ElShorbagy.
That's tight, heavy little. Oh, the squeeze, the tight.
16-14. Game to
Slightly lucky bounce. Look at the relief on his face. Of course, he's asking for a new ball. It's been coming for rallies upon rallies.
To do at the end of the third game.
Well, that is going to absolutely knock the wind out of Ibrahim's sails. Whoever was going to lose that was going to be very tough to come back now. Another really physical game, 26 minutes in duration. Finally, Mohamed ElShorbagy has taken it over the line.
He's too tired to even put on his own sweatband here. Joel King certainly earning her money today. Well, it's quite stunning third game between these two. Both players playing very well at the same time. We've got the attacking prowess of Youssef Ibrahim, forcing ElShorbagy pretty much every single inch of the court being covered from the Englishman. The back and forth, the amount of game ball opportunities missed between two parties, perhaps a little bit bitty towards the very late stage. Need to keep an eye on that in the fourth, but it's a 2-1 lead for Mohamed ElShorbagy, and he is absolutely exhausted.
He's fucking hurt the one mile. I need to pick one now. Let's go. At the beginning.
Mohamed looking across at his opponent there, looking for any kind of. He knows that Ibrahim's also physically going to be struggling after that, not only physically but mentally after dropping that third game. And these are the kind of battles that ElShorbagy absolutely thrives in. What he puts his body through is something quite extraordinary, really. There's no right to be 2-1 up. The amount of work that he's been doing, but pure dogged determination, fighting spirit, and actually his retrieving abilities when he's been under pressure. He's just defended so well, and then when he's had the opportunities to attack himself, he's been very precise and accurate. Massive test now for Ibrahim mentally. How can he come back after such a close fought third game and to be on the wrong end of it?
Okay. ElShorbagy leads 2-1. ElShorbagy to serve. Lovell.
So a new ball for the players going into this fourth game.
actually a little bit surprised at the new ball option from ElShorbagy. I just feel that with the rallies extending, ball sitting up a little bit more, it will enable Ibrahim to put even more work into the legs. I feel the dead ball actually favoured Mohamed.
I agree with you, PJ. This ball is also going to travel a lot faster at the pace that Ibrahim wants to play at.
And out.
Very difficult to keep up.
1-1.
It's up to Mohamed to not allow that for Ibrahim.
And out, 2-1. Stroke to Ibrahim. 3-1.
Well, after that mental battle at the back end of that third game, PJ, it's good to see Ibrahim come out like this. That can just really take a big mental toll on a player losing a game in that duration, in that fashion.
Couple of movements there of the neck of ElShorbagy. Looked like he was struggling a little bit against Charlie Lee. A neck problem, and that's a little bit of hold and a bit more deception on that forehand side of Ibrahim.
It's tight work. A little bit high, but it didn't matter. Absolutely glued to the sidewall. Are we going to 5, PJ?
I'm afraid so. Yeah, I think this is a good start from Ibrahim. I just feel that he physically looks slightly more perky of the two players. That's the downside, that's the flip side, and that's what ElShorbagy's hoping for. To keep that ball coming back, forcing that one extra shot. And then the unforced errors coming in from Ibrahim.
No let, winning shot.
Not sure that's a winning shot, really. Again, I think it's the movement that he's talking about from ElShorbagy here.
I agree.
So accurate again from Mohamed.
Oh,
beautiful.
Talk about accuracy. That's 3 points in a row now for ElShorbagy. That momentum just lost.
It's all coming off the back of an unforced error, though, isn't it? Kind of put himself into this predicament, Ibrahim. Another error for the first time in this fourth game. ElShorbagy gets himself in front. Just too many errors now from Ibrahim. Again, Mohamed just taking his time in between points.
Ibrahim.
7-5, yeah, it's okay.
Definitely struggling physically now.
Quickly then, please.
Looking very laboured into the front two corners.
Yeah, it's a bit of a drop-off, isn't it?
It's probably the first time we've seen
7-5.
him instigate a towel break as well.
Yep. 2-point cushion for ElShorbagy. It's going to be very tough to beat from here.
Stroke to Ibrahim. And out, 6-7.
Oh, that's the
That's
first.
rogue.
Yeah, that's
7-all.
Not seen that, have we?
No let.
Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
Warning, Mr. Ibrahim. Please do not shout at me or address me like that. Player review, Ibrahim on the...
I'm not sure that this is a no-let.
Yes, let decision.
ElShorbagy plays the drop, backs up, he literally stands up from the shot, doesn't allow Ibrahim any access through. He's going to get that easily. This is more of a stroke to me. He's not allowed any access through for Ibrahim, and some of the retrievals we've seen, it's up, it's quite high.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
not a winning shot.
I agree with you, PJ. This cannot. It's quite high, actually. That's why I'm getting confused. The
No
decision,
comments, please.
decision
No
on the
comment.
top left said yes let. The original decision was a no let, right?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was confused. The original decision here is a no let. Ibrahim's reviewed.
Yes, let decision upheld. Ibrahim has one
That's
review remaining.
either a
Left
no-let
side,
or a
7-all.
stroke. I don't see how you can have a let ball for that.
No. The explanation is the ball has bounced short, but the line was through you. So a fair outcome is a yes let.
I don't disagree. I was just saying that the decision you said no let, it was written let ball on the screen, that's all.
7-all.
Well, ElShorbagy doesn't miss a trick, does he? He knew that Jason's original decision was a no-let. On the screen came up a yes-let.
It's interesting though, when he introduced the updated decision, he said decision upheld. He had said
8-7.
yes let, but he didn't.
Yeah.
Anyway, 8-7 now for Ibrahim. Oh, that's quick feet.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That's a joke.
What a straight in.
9-7.
Just as I was starting to doubt his movement into the front left, PJ, absolutely not. Oh, wow.
10-7.
Three game balls now.
Well, exactly. Right after I said ElShorbagy is going to be very hard to beat from here. It's been a complete turnaround.
And
Not
out,
writing off
8-10.
yet.
Game ball.
He will make this extremely difficult for Youssef Ibrahim. Can he keep the ball out of the tin?
Chance here for Ibrahim. Oh,
Down.
it's the error.
11-8. Game to Ibrahim. 2 games all.
Youssef Ibrahim managing to find a way back in. Just having a chat there about sweat drops and asking the player to change his shirt. He is absolutely drenched. He looks like
Two games all, Ibrahim to serve. Each player has one review available. Level.
it's a final showdown between these two players. Youssef Ibrahim kicking off. He's gone through all of his black shirts to turn to the white.
Yes, let. Level.
That was soft. I was just thinking.
One
This
love.
ball, this new ball, after the third game, players warmed up a brand new ball. It's already turning dead.
Two love.
Yeah, the heavy boast from Ibrahim
And
cannot
out,
give
1-2.
Mohamed ElShorbagy a sniff like that around the front of the court.
Yes, let. 1-2.
Still a very edgy start to this fifth. Just a little bit too early in the rally and two quite high attacks into the front of the court from Ibrahim, just into the hands of ElShorbagy, who's counter-punching extremely well. 2-all, nothing in it.
You said it, PJ.
Well, this is poor. That is a real mental drop-off. That's 3 poor shots in 3 rallies from Ibrahim.
After such a bright start.
Brilliant. Really exaggerating the width on the cross courts, forcing ElShorbagy deep into the back corners, slightly overhit, and then that severe forehand kill. Cross for the old leisure centre post.
Got up. 4-3.
But he's doing well to stay in this, ElShorbagy. Some really heavy movements into those front 2 corners.
I mean, given how he looked physically after the first game, there's no way I'd have said he'd be moving like this, picking up the balls. Oh, wow.
Inch perfect.
5-3.
His movement has gotten better as the matches went on. Obviously, there's severe fatigue setting in now.
It's one of those, I don't really think he knows much about it. He's just purely running on fumes. And that is an absolute gift.
Hand out.
To be in such control and just knowing that your opponent is just absolutely exhausted, to gift them a point like that is criminal, really.
He's done such a good job in resisting that backhand cross-court nick all match. Well, that was not intentional, but of course you'll take it.
5-all.
He's done well to get back to 5-all here.
Yes, let. Yes.
Can I say something?
Court service, please.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Jason, he plays the shot and he moves to the side wall. There is no line. I'm trying.
Look at this, PJ.
But he moves to the side
On that
wall.
occasion, there was nothing
Left
clear
leg
and
actually
obvious
stays there
to
for a
me.
little bit longer, doesn't it?
Something to you know what? I move this side so he can move this side. I'm going to either move this.
I don't think he's necessarily doing it on purpose. I think he's just so tired he can't move
Thanks,
it.
court service.
Stood in the line through for
ElShorbagy serving
Ibrahim.
on the right. 5-all. Wait. Come on, let me try and sort this out. What's happened there? Why are you appealing, Mr. Ibrahim? Why?
I hit him on the follow through, Jason. Why would I stop? Jason, come on, Jason. Please have a look at him, please. Go for a video reference.
Okay,
so why in this situation, PJ,
for
is
safety,
Mohamed allowed to
okay, he stopped for your safety.
Chat so much?
And we're going to play a left.
When
It's a good
all,
decision.
all tournament, we've seen the players being penalised
5-all in the fifth.
speaking one
Let's
word.
play on.
Yeah.
He's allowed to interject
Come on.
here and rattle off sentences.
yeah. I mean, he's obviously
From the right.
seen the common sense side of it, and he's playing a let ball. Ibrahim stopped immediately.
Two all, 5-all.
Six, 5.
No let.
Yes, let.
Oh.
6,
I'd
5.
review this
Player review.
all day long.
Ibrahim on the yes, let.
He's no
decision.
interest in playing this ball,
No, the
PJ.
ball's behind him as well.
Look, he's so clear. He's
Yeah.
actually started to move off the ball before he's finished playing it.
He's out of the way there.
He's looking for something quick here, Mohamed. The only shot he can play where he's asked for a let to boast as well.
I think they'll uphold the let ball though. Yeah.
Yes, let. Decision upheld. Ibrahim has no reviews remaining.
Sitting on the old
6,
fence there a
5.
little bit. Oh, that's a sitter.
7,
It's really been
5.
quite a poor fifth game in the end from Ibrahim to this point. Too many unforced errors. that.
Oh,
That's
that's
unbelievable touch. But, I mean, it doesn't deter him, does it?
6-7.
You'd think after 3 or 4 errors in the 5th and final game, you'd go back to a little bit more of a defensive mindset. But Ibrahim lives by the sword, dies by the sword.
Take your seats at the back of the court, please. Thank you. 6-7.
Found a second wind here. Ibrahim absolutely flying up the court.
Now's the time to bring it out.
Yes, a stroke to ElShorbagy. Yeah, no, you've prevented the shot. Hand out 8-6.
Well, the rackets just clattering together.
I think if Mohamed ElShorbagy somehow finds a way through this, Lisa, it will be one of those matches where he's dug deeper than he ever has before to try and find a way through this.
And it'll be one of those matches where it's very difficult to back up the next day. Oh dear.
9-6.
3-point cushion now for ElShorbagy.
Played a very good 5th game. The 3rd game was crucial, wasn't it? That tie break.
Furious
10-6.
Ibrahim.
Racket abuse. Conduct warning, Mr. Ibrahim. Racket abuse.
Conduct
10-6.
warning just for good measure. 4 match balls now from Mohamed ElShorbagy.
Hold up. Hand out. 7-10. Match ball.
Ibrahim will be absolutely kicking himself. That 5-2 lead and then making the error to bring interest back in for ElShorbagy.
Video referee decision on the ElShorbagy appeal. Court service, please.
Well, the splits from Ibrahim just causing traffic issues.
It's got to be a stroke, hasn't it, surely?
Yeah, I would say
A
so.
stroke to ElShorbagy. Can't get through there.
No, not at all. No path. The splits just causing carnage for the movement in of ElShorbagy.
Stroke to ElShorbagy. 11-7. Match to ElShorbagy.
Oh, he does it.
3 games to 2. 6-11.
What a match
11-6.
that was.
16-14. 8-11.
relieved.
11-7.
He's absolutely relieved. He needs an electrolyte pronto. A couple of bananas. Look how much it means to him. I tell you what, Joel King's going to have to put some protection on for his celebration when he comes off court. Devastation for Youssef Ibrahim, but nobody beats Mohamed ElShorbagy 3 times in a row on this court. That is going to be absolutely brutal to recover from, but fair play. What an excellent 5th game that was. 82 minutes. 6-11, 11-6, 16-14, 8-11, and finally 11-7. Well, we're going to hear from him with Michael.
Mohamed, let's get some instant reaction to that win, through to yet another quarter-final here, the defending champion, of course, from last year. And you were really tested today. 82 minutes in total, that 26-minute 3rd game as well, I guess one of the deciding factors. Where else did it matter today?
It was very hard for me today. You know, everything I've done in my career, I still learn. He's beaten me 3 times in a row. And at a time in my career which was very, very difficult. Don't get me wrong, he's unbelievable. He's a talent, he processes on court. He's very unique. But even when I'm 32, I had to go back and learn. You know, I had to study him. He's beaten me twice on this court. His game is just unbelievable to play against on this court. It was brutal. I had to go back and study. Even with everything I have done in my career, I still need to learn. You know, I still need to study everyone I play, but especially him. He's so different for me than everyone else. He had the perfect game for my game. And when he plays me, he plays extremely well. So every point today was a battle, but I didn't give up. I was 1-love 6-2, I didn't give up. I was exhausted in the third, I didn't give up. I was exhausted in the fifth, and I didn't give up. So I've learned that from the generation before me. Yeah, to win this match, I'm very, very proud. Very, very proud.
I'm sure you are, yeah. Fantastic result. It means you'll play either Ali Abu Alainen or Mazen Hesham next. Those two go head-to-head later on the glass court for a quarter-final place. How do you rate them as players, and where does the danger lie in the quarter-finals?
I think they played before in the World Champ in Chicago, and they had a good match. So yeah, I think they'll have another good match, and I look forward to playing any of them.
Okay, I know you're desperate to go and rest up, relax, recover. No, listen, you've earned it, and we'll see you in the quarterfinals. The defending champion is through. It's Mohamed ElShorbagy.
Well, quite miraculous, really, from Mohamed ElShorbagy there. I think full credit to him, running on fumes at the end, the slap on the face from Ibrahim. It was actually quite a poor fifth game by his standards after the 5-2 lead. But you've got to hand it to ElShorbagy. He's got himself through so many scenarios of this magnitude. It's another quarter-final. And there you see just how exhausted ElShorbagy is after that 82-minute epic battle.